Muy buenas mis queridos mortales, soy el Dios David Portillo Rego, bienvenidos de nuevo a mi canal y hoy regresamos al torneo de la Ira Peligrosa. Vamos a continuar con los cuartos de final del roster masculino del WWE 2009, el cual los dos primeros combates se realizarán en la arena de Royal Rumble y los otros dos en la arena de Survivor Series. Y los combates en los cuartos de final serán en Steel Cage. Así que sin más, empecemos. Primer combate, Triple H del 2014 contra Scott Dawson.
As the late great Lemmy says, it's time to play the game. It's all about the game. How you play it. Listen to this place.
The following contest is a steel cage match. Making his way to the ring.
This is Triple H's world. The spotlight is his own. A Grand Slam champion, one of the all-time greats.
A former European champion, former Intercontinental champion, Tag Team champion, and WWE champion.
Triple H is right where he belongs, in the spotlight, with the eyes of the WWE Universe fixated squarely on his chiseled physique. Broke into the main event scene with the likes of The Rock, Mick Foley, Big Show, all at WrestleMania 2000. And has never looked back since. The 14-time world champion, the cerebral assassin, one of the all-time greats, trailblazing, revolutionary.
Every time I see Scott Dawson, he's always got that scowl on his face. Looks like he detests the entire WWE Universe.
He doesn't detest the entire WWE Universe, Saxton, just you.
It was once that Scott Dawson had a smile on his face when they beat the New Day to WrestleMania.
Don't remind us of that, Michael. Dawson's a ruthless roughneck, sort of throwback of old school tough guys. No slips, just fists. Hashtag top guys.
You can feel the electricity running through this arena. This is going to be some battle. One-on-one, mano-a-mano.
Look at them locked inside that cage like a couple of rabid animals. Scott Dawson says he is an innovator in the ring while still being old school.
Well, taking lessons from some of the greats like the Minnesota Wrecking Crew, Scott Dawson prides himself on being a ring general. Beautiful technique.
It's Scott Dawson on the defensive now.
But he's very aware of who he's in there with and what he has to do to rebound.
Hey, it's not an easy atmosphere to excel in. Not only is he in the ring with WWE's toughest, but he's surrounded by an incredibly unforgiving steel cage.
You seem more motivated than ever heading into this match, which makes me think shoulders down.
Easily kicks out of that one.
That's either sheer genius or complete stupidity, Cole.
Showing off some of his speed there.
Whoa, Triple H dodged that one. Slammed with authority. When people see the success of NXT and how it went from a developmental system to a bona fide WWE brand, they need to look at one person who had a vision of what those three letters needed to be, and that is Triple H. Once Triple H became a WWE executive, he completely overhauled the way the WWE developed its superstars of tomorrow.
Some of my most rewarding work has come from spending time at the WWE Performance Center and being around the superstars of NXT. Triple H created an environment that's second to none in terms.
He's got plenty of gas left in the tank. A throwback like Dawson's way too tough not to kick out. Nailed it.
How can Scott Dawson be put on the offensive quickly here? This is not where he wants to be right now, guys.
That confidence he had on his face at the start of this match sure has disappeared, and with good reason. He's taken quite a beating. According to historians, the twisted metal that we see as part of steel cages today dates back 80 years. To settle a dispute between competitors Jack Bloomfield and Count Pietro Rossi,
Ring rattling.
He's in the driver's seat now. What a slam, Michael.
Corey, you gave us an impressive history of the origins of the steel cage match. I'd like to point out to our viewers that from the 1960s to the mid-1980s, chain link fences were used to enclose the ring for WWE steel cage matches. A superstar could win by pinfall, submission, or he's got the shoulders down.
He's a long way from a 3 count, I can tell you that.
Gonna take more than that.
Of course, Hacksaw Jim Duggan was the first ever Royal Rumble winner back in January 1988.
And he doesn't stay down for long.
With all the damage done, you have to wonder how much more it'll take.
Oh, caught him.
Uh-oh, wait a minute, pedigree! It's not Scott Dawson's night, guys, it's just not.
I think and here we go. Triple H with the cover.
There's the pin. It's over. It's all over.
Here is your winner, The Gate, Triple H.
Triple H pasa a los
fell into place with that
semifinales.
victory.
there's nothing more pure than picking up a win in a good old-fashioned one-on-one fight.
What a match that was, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining us.
Segundo combate, Kyle O'Reilly contra Gentleman Jack Gallagher.
I'ma handle all business. I'ma take care of my mama. And if I ever have children, Lord knows, Lord willing, can't go back to the system. If I ever get a feeling, I'ma hide all the millions. Park the Benz in the Bentley. Designer belt, game Fendi. Put your in the blender. Now she thinks she worth $1 million. Y'all too silly. These too envy.
One of the most dangerous strikers in the game, representing the undisputed era. Kyle O'Reilly gets things done inside the ring.
The following contest is a steel cage match. Making his way to the ring from Vancouver, British Columbia, weighing in at 200 pounds, one half of the NXT Tag Team Champions, Kyle O'Reilly.
Kyle O'Reilly has traveled the world over, learning new ways to hurt his opponent. Proficient in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, kickboxing, and many other martial arts.
Yeah, equally as equipped to trade strikes as he is to cinch in a debilitating submission hold.
I got a feeling someone's about to get their lights turned out, and it's not Kyle O'Reilly. Gentlemen, Jack has arrived.
And his opponent from Manchester, England, weighing in at 167 pounds, gentleman Jack Gallagher.
Unlike you, Byron, Jack Gallagher can actually pull off the old school tube socks. The quintessential English gentleman, an incredibly unique scientific wrestling style, but a dangerous, dangerous man.
Yeah, Jack Gallagher known for taking his time when it comes to breaking down and debilitating his opponents.
Very dangerous, dangerous man. Could have a long, successful career here in WWE.
And we're underway. Looking at these two men, I don't think there's going to be anything traditional about this one-on-one matchup.
For generations, the steel cage match has been considered one of the most ruthless matches of all time.
He's wrestled in pinstripes and in a full suit, but don't let Jack Gallagher's outfits mask the fact that he's got an array of devastating strikes.
Look, I am the first to admit that Gallagher has a unique look and demeanor, but the gentleman is always one move away from picking up a victory. Oh, nasty impact. What impact!
He's not looking like himself here, but he's not appearing too worse for wear, at least not yet anyway.
Hey, you and I both know he's double tough. He's not going to let something like this stop him from winning the steel cage match.
Setting up. Oh no, this isn't going to end well.
Oh my gosh!
Surfboard leg breaker.
He goes for the cover, and only a 1 count.
Nah, not yet. Too early.
Before 2017's Extreme Rules, there were just 3 previous tag team matches where championship gold was decided inside a steel cage in the history of WWE special events. The Hardy Boys were in 2 of those matches. At Extreme Rules, in order to win the match, both members of a team had to exit the cage and have both feet on the floor.
The Hardys used their famous continuity to gain the early advantage until Cesaro and Sheamus utilized their devastating power to slow the pace of the match down. Both teams battled atop the steel cage, but in the end, Sheamus and Cesaro won the race to the arena floor to become new Raw Tag Team Champions.
Ooh! You gotta believe this one's over. And Gallagher says, not this time. Oh, what a forearm. Vertical suplex. Nice.
Fireman's carry. This doesn't look good, Corey.
Couldn't agree more, Cole. This has got trouble written all over it. Harsh impact. He's starting to stumble here. This could be the start of an ugly downward spiral if he's not careful.
You hate to think this way, but part of me thinks he might be over his head inside that steel cage.
Well, he had to expect to take some punishment here, right? I mean, it'd be crazy for him to think he was going to walk away from this match.
He's got him covered.
I can't believe it. He just kicked out.
Clearly not enough damage done. There's a certain feeling that comes over the combatants in a steel cage match once they hear the door close and see the official lock it. A superstar must know that their body is going to be thrown against the steel, that their face will most likely be raked across the cage, and that anything is legal in this environment.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Setting it up.
This might be it. Oh, my.
This is all but over.
Come on, Jack.
You spoke about this earlier, Corey. It's crucial for a WWE superstar to fully understand the gravity of the situation they're in when they battle inside a 15-foot-high steel cage. An individual must be ready to endure pure brutality and be prepared for the fight of their life.
This could end it in a hurry, but he's got to capitalize now. Come on, Jack Gallagher. You can do this.
Looks like Gallagher is feeling the physicality of this contest.
How can he not? I mean, it looks to me like he's almost completely out. And you get the feeling that he's not going to look back at this match with great... Yes! Takes it!
A lot of good action in that one. Here's another look.
He ain't playing here. Yeah, he's putting in the work. Every single minute of this one was memorable.
Here is your winner, Kyle O'Reilly.
Kyle O'Reilly pasa a las semifinales.
That beaten and battered competitor standing tall inside that cage right now is your winner.
There's no way around it. When you're locked in a submission move like that...
Tercer combate. Andre the Giant contra Carl Anderson.
Superstars feeling like a pop star. Drinking Henny bad. I don't know, bro. Front or back, pulling on the tracks, and now she's screaming out no more. They like Savage, why you got a 12-car garage and you only got 6 cars? I ain't with the cake and how you kiss that. Your wifey say I'm looking like a whole snap. Green honey's in my safe, I got old racks. LA. Yeah.
And there's Andre the Giant.
The following contest is a steel cage match. Making his way to the ring from Grenoble, France.
What a
weighing
presence!
in at 520 pounds. The
Physical
eighth wonder of the
anomaly,
world,
one of the all-time
Andre
greatest
the Giant.
to ever stepped foot in the ring. Part of some of the greatest moments in sports entertainment history.
One of the most dominant, one of the most imposing men we have ever seen.
Good brother is here.
And his opponent, by way of Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 213 pounds, Carl Anderson.
One of the most ruthless superstars on WWE's roster, known to raise hell in the ring and raise hell after the show like nobody else in the business.
One thing Carl Anderson has gravitated towards is always sticking to what brought him to the dance. Very physical style in Japan he has adopted and taken that here to WWE to achieve success.
One of the most successful Westerners in Japanese wrestling history, Carl Anderson, in action right now.
Nasty kick to the face.
Nice calf kick, great elevation.
Ooh, what impact.
Andre the Giant, complete control.
He's looking banged up here, guys.
And it looks like things are about to get even worse.
What a stomp. Good grief.
Nice calf kick, great elevation.
Andre the Giant on some offense now.
He looks to be a little surprised right now.
Hey, it's not an easy atmosphere to excel in. Not only is he in the ring with WWE's toughest, but he's surrounded by an incredibly unforgiving steel cage.
Oh, the reversal by Carl Anderson.
And it's Andre the Giant getting out of that one. Look out, there he goes.
Knocked right off his feet.
That's going to leave a mark.
Oh, Anderson dodged that one.
He gets him with a reversal. Oh, and he connects.
There's no reason to lose your footing on a move like that. Come on, toughen up.
Nice calf kick, great elevation.
Ooh, what an uppercut.
What's the next move for Carl Anderson to turn things around quickly to remain in this thing? I don't think this is how he envisioned this match going here tonight.
This cage really has gotten the best of him tonight so far. So much so that it makes me question if he even has what it takes to win this thing.
Many of the early WrestleMania events were shaped by the colossal presence of the eighth wonder of the world. WrestleMania 2 featured a 20-man over-the-top rope battle royal that featured...
And Carl Anderson forces his way out.
It could take more than that.
With the cutter.
Can he end it here? Throughout his illustrious career, his shoulders are down. 2 count and a kick out.
You can't be serious. You thought that would keep the eighth wonder of the world down? You got bigger problems than I thought.
What a clothesline! Ouch!
Every superstar tries to create a finishing move that they can perform on any opponent. I don't care who you are, Andre the Giant's sit-down splash will leave you in the canvas permanent.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Oh, what impact! Beautiful technique.
You gotta believe this one's over. Whoa, Anderson dodged that one. Ooh.
How these superstars are even still in this match is beyond me, especially given how intense the match has been.
Whoa, Anderson dodged that one. And the instinct from the Giant on display.
An amazing match so far, guys, but it looks to me like we're possibly nearing the end here.
The toughness and grit we're seeing on display tonight in this steel cage match has been absolutely unbelievable.
He's done it! That match is worth another look. Here we go. He ain't messing around.
And last but not least,
Here is your winner, the 8th wonder of the world, Andre the Giant!
Andre the
That'll do
Giant
it.
pasa a la
Andre the Giant walks away with the W.
That's a big win any day of the week, on any show, in any arena, Michael.
You got that right, partner. Again.
Cuarto y último combate. Robert Gibson contra Dean Ambrose.
Pop a tag to the store. Tell a cab, that's my bag, that's my chauffeur. The thing was bad on my past, now it's over. All I had was you. You can't though. Even when I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And when I'm right, I'm wrong. Even when I'm wrong.
Rock and roll, never die!
The following contest is a steel cage match. Making his way to the ring from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at
I'm excited to see what Robert Gibson does on his own. He could have been an even bigger star if he wasn't always stuck carrying around that dead weight blonde with him. It's like you and Saxton. I'm definitely the Robert of this tag team.
Are you going to ignore the fact that the Rock and Roll Express will go down in history as one of the greatest tag teams ever?
Yes, thanks in 100% to Robert Gibson.
The Lunatic Fringe!
And his opponent from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 225 pounds, Dean Ambrose.
Sure, this guy's fit to be tied, but his resume speaks for itself. A Grand Slam champion in WWE, one of the most successful competitors of this generation. And guys, my sources tell me he's got a smoking hot wife.
That'd be Renee, Byron.
Oh.
And there's the bell. And here we go. This is the type of battle that you can show someone who's new to our brand of entertainment and say, this is what WWE's all about.
Well, the door's locked, and at this point, the competitors might just be wondering exactly what they've gotten themselves into.
Harsh impact. Boom! This might be it.
Oh, my.
Oh, nasty impact. Setting him up for the... Nailed it.
You can't mention Dean Ambrose without mentioning The Shield. Ambrose was 1/3 of that elite faction, and since then has become one of the most successful superstars in WWE.
What a strike. Right on the mark. Earlier, Corey, you talked about Dean Ambrose's time in The Shield. During that period, he held the United States Championship for 351 days. After the group disbanded, Ambrose also became an Intercontinental Champion.
When the Shield split, each member blazed their own trail. But with Dean Ambrose, it's like we saw the lunatic fringe evolve in front of our eyes and open the Ambrose Asylum. He also became the WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
These two guys, we all knew this was going to be an all-out battle.
He seemed more motivated than ever heading into this match, which makes me think he still has plenty of fight left in him.
Boom, what impact!
The steel cage is a massive enclosure that stands 15 feet in height. For almost 35 years, a select group of high flyers have taken their aerial assaults to greater heights. And when I say that, I mean superstars climb to the top of the steel cage, the real high-rent district, and dive off onto their opponent. And that all started with one man in October of 1983, Jimmy Superfly Snuka.
To your point earlier, Byron, we've definitely seen some unbelievable attacks be launched from the top of the steel cage. And you mentioned the most iconic, the steel cage match for the Intercontinental Championship that saw Jimmy Superfly Snuka clash against bitter rival, the magnificent Morocco.
There's no denying that Superfly set the bar. You look over the years to people like Jeff and Matt Hardy, Eddie Guerrero, Kurt Angle, and Chris Jericho. They continued to push the envelope and executed unbelievable attacks from the top of the cage. And watch Rikishi take flight off the top of the steel cage. Wow, there's a certain feeling that comes over the combatants in a steel cage match once they hear the door close and see the official lock it. A superstar must know that their body is going to be thrown against the steel, that their face will most likely be raked across the cage, and that anything is legal in this environment.
Beautiful technique.
You spoke about this earlier, Corey. It's crucial for a WWE superstar to fully understand the gravity of the situation they're in when they battle inside a 15-foot-high steel cage. An individual must be ready to endure pure brutality and be prepared for the fight of their life. No one leaves a steel cage match without scars.
Corey, you said something of value for once, and that anything is legal inside the steel cage. To that point, something else we've seen over the years is interference. Whether it's The Undertaker coming up through the ring or John Cena getting bashed in the head with the cage door from the outside, it's all legal in the cage.
We talk about how important stipulations are in a steel cage match. If superstars sign a contract where the only way to win is escape the cage and have both your feet touch the floor, the competitors must have a plan. Especially since you have to be comfortable trying to escape through the cage door as you do climbing over the top of the cage and vice versa.
You're not going to win many matches absorbing punishment like that.
I'll tell you, the cage has absolutely beaten down these superstars.
This singles contest has a victor. Some superstars doing what they do best. Here are the highlights.
Here is your winner, Robert Gibson.
And there's your winner.
That was simply a case of one guy determined to prove his dominance over another.
As we close the book on this match, I need to remind everybody just how big of a win this was. Simply amazing.
Y hasta aquí, mis queridos mortales, los cuartos de final del roster masculino el WWE 2K19 para el torneo de la Ira Peligrosa. En el siguiente vídeo, continuando con el torneo, empezaremos los cuartos de final, o continuaremos los cuartos de final del roster femenino. Así que, sin más, muchas gracias por ver este vídeo, regresar a Santisama y hasta la próxima.